Yeah, do you have any talent? Something like
What talent?
I don't know. Just talent, the ability to do something, an ability to do something special. For example, talent for English, talent for music, talent for art. Do you have any talents?
No. Sorry. It's true.
Sorry, why? Because you are not talented. Why?
I don't have any talent.
Us.
Can sing, can play music. Yeah.
So maybe you have talent, but maybe actually you haven't recognized your talent. Maybe example,
I'm
yeah.
not recognize my talent.
For example,
now.
yeah. For example, your neighbor has a talent for singing.
Yeah.
Your talent.
He has a talent. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So I think so. How about your family? So is there, I don't know, for example, about your daughter, or for example, someone else in your family,
Talent.
Does anyone have any talents?
Yeah. You know my answer. You know my answer. Yeah, I'm not recognize my family member have talent.
You don't think so? You don't
we
think
were
that...
normal person. I think we.
Yeah. For example, talent can be something normal. For example, talent for learning English. So it's kind of talent. But I don't know, talent for fashion.
My brother can dance. Yeah.
Oh.
Hip hop. Yeah, something like that.
So he's talented. So of course he's talented. So you forgot about your brother. So of course he's talented. Maybe so talent for dance. Yeah. And do you know any ingenious person? Ingenious means really clever. Now let me start sharing because you say that. Okay, so let me write something on the board. So just let me, yeah. But this is genius is noun, but now I say ingenious. Ingenious means clever. This is adjective. So genius is noun. Okay, that is maybe an exceptional talent or skill, something above and beyond the norm. So for example, high level of intelligence. Or so this is the meaning of genius. Genius is noun, okay? But ingenious can be the adjective for genius, so both of them can be used. So how can you come up with such a brilliant idea like that? You're a genius or ingenious. Okay, so do you know any ingenious person?
Many people.
But yeah. But genius is different from intelligence, So for example, you can be clever, but being clever is different from being ingenious, because high level of genius. Intelligence, yeah.
You mean genius in high level than intelligence?
Yeah, of course. Like, look at the picture. Do you know this man?
Einstein.
Of course, yes. So you know that when we say genius, women, yeah, of course, women.
Albert Einstein,
special,
right?
Yeah, of course.
special
Special. Yeah, of course. So genius is actually an exceptional talent or skill. So
an exceptional
talent or skill, that is something and beyond the norm. So it's not normal, you know, when it comes to genius and being ingenious, it means you are not normal, so higher than norm. Yeah.
beyond the norm.
Ah, like, of course, we have, for example, do you know Mozart?
Oh, yeah.
So of course,
By music, right?
Of course, composer, musician, of course, composer and musician. So actually, they had unbelievable talent for music. So this is the meaning of genius. It's not something normal, you know, and it's something like here we can use this. Maybe they had, some composer like Chopin or Mozart. Okay, they had a gift for music. It means they had a natural ability for doing something. So, for doing something. This is, for example, I have a gift for music. It means, I have talent, a natural ability to learn, to do, to play. Yeah. Do you have a gift for something? Do like this way.
Really? I don't know. I have a gift. Any gift?
Maybe you have, but you haven't.
Maybe I don't know, and I don't recognize. Maybe, but I think I don't have any gift.
It can be for
Normal person,
cooking.
teacher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So of course, so
I'm
normal people can.
I'm a normal person, teacher.
Of course. So all of us, okay, sorry, but I am the same. I'm a normal person, so we are all, of course, the number of people who are really genius and, who have gifts for something is actually limited. So we can say there are not so many people with special talents. So of course, you're right. So we are normal people. So maybe we have, for example, I have talent for music. It's kind of, I can learn it. I can play, some instrument easily, and, I can learn very fast, quickly. So it can be a kind of talent. And another one was born to. When you were born to something, it means actually this is something that you actually, maybe you were born with. Something like inborn, a talent that you have. So for example, some people were born to be leaders. So we know when you see this guy, you know that, okay, this person actually was born to be a leader. It's something, a part of their character, inborn, something inborn. Okay, so for example, I know that I was born to be a teacher. This is something that, from childhood, since child to now, so far, something that I, I've been doing, I've been having, and it's something like this. So I think I was born to be a teacher. So it's something that you feel, something inborn with you. So have you ever thought about it? For example, have you thought about being something and you say that, okay, yeah, I think that I was born to be this, to do this. Maybe you didn't do, but you know, have you ever thought about it?
I want to be a guy leader, guide, tour
Leader,
guy leader,
tour guide, yeah, leader.
tour guy leader, right? Guy leader,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
but
So
I'm
why
not.
not? Some people were born to be good moms. You know, that's really interesting. And for example, when you meet these people, you can get the energy that, you know, she is perfect mom. So you say that, you know, she was born to be a mom, as a mom, you know? So something like this. And have an ear for something, you can use this phrase for music and for language. So when you have an ear for music or languages, it means you are good at hearing, repeating. So you are, let me write here. So to have an ear for music or language, so these two. Means you are good at hearing, repeating, and understanding. Okay, so this is the meaning of. For example, some people have an ear for music. You know, it's something like an inborn talent for music. You know, they can easily hear maybe and learn notes and, for example, repeat and understand. For example, for language, you know, they can easily get, understand, talk, learn. So this is the meaning of, you know, having an ear for language or music. Do you have an ear for music or language?
I think I have an ear from music.
For music? Yeah, maybe of course you can easily.
Little,
Yeah, of
very
course.
little.
And do you know anyone? Do you know anyone who has an ear for languages or for music? And you say, wow, you admire this person. You say, wow, he or she is really talented. Do you know anyone?
Oh, me too.
Of course, I don't know. Of course. So when you can, okay, you can say
Oh.
nothing spring. Do you remember nothing spring
Not
to
so
my
spring.
mind? Which means, you know, I have no idea. I don't think, you know, I don't know what to say. So nothing springs to my mind now. So
Or say, I have no idea. It's okay.
yeah, I have no idea about it. So yeah, something like this. Or I don't know. For example, I can't remember. Yeah, lists of phrases or different phrases that you can use.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember.
So yeah, genius have a gift for was born to and have an ear for musical language. So let's make some sentences using these words in order to understand them better and better. So
Mm, Moshe is genius. He have uh, he have a gift from music, and his were born to be a Musical.
Musician.
Musician.
And you know, Mozart was the composer. You know, composer and musician are two different actually words, because when you are musician, you only play an instrument. But when you are composer, you can write, you know, you can write nocturne, you can write notes, okay? So you can create music.
If we use this, is about to be a composer?
Yeah?
You mean he was born to composer?
Mozart was, of course, musician and composer, because Mozart could write songs and could play. So composer.
And he have an ear for music.
Of course, but you know, had.
And he had an ear for music. The teacher.
So, for example, I think about another composer, Beethoven. You know that he had a gift for music, because as you know, the last years of his life, uh, he was deaf. He couldn't hear anything. And he could actually play music, and he could write songs only with vibrations of something like instruments. When, for example, he played the piano, and he could get the notes, and actually he could make nocturnes just using vibration of keywords, not because he couldn't hear anything. And that's unbelievable that you can't hear and you can play music. You can hear and you can write songs,
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I think he had
possible.
a gift for, of course it's impossible. So we don't have anyone else. So I think he had a gift for music. It was something like he was born to be a composer.
We can hear. Couldn't
Yeah.
hear, but we can write a song.
Of course,
Oh
can play, because if you want to play an instrument, you need to hear what you're playing.
Yeah.
But when you can't hear at all, and you can make music, you can create nocturnes and some awesome, actually something that I think that actually the music of, that period of time, but something like Beethoven or Mozart or Chopin, they were out of this world, extremely beautiful, out of this world. So I think they had a gift for music. Let me write something. Out of this world. When something is out of this world, means extremely beautiful.
Out of this world. We study on Sunday.
Yeah, of course.
Out of this world.
And you remember? You remember?
Out of this world.
Okay, the next one.
Huh?
It's your turn.
No,
you didn't. I did. You didn't. Okay, just did you say what was burned too? I couldn't hear. Yeah, really?
Yes. You can hear.
Really? Okay, you said yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have two expressions here. You're natural. You're natural. So we normally use that. I'm natural.
You're natural.
Actually, when you can do something very well and very easily, you can say you're natural. For example, he is natural with any kind of engine. It means he can he can do something really easily and very well. So you can say, for example, you definitely can do modeling. You're natural. This one is different. You can have a natural body. It's different. For example, your face is natural. So it's different. But when someone is natural, not physically, I'm not talking about appearance, okay? When someone is natural, it means they do something very well and very easily. So they do something very well and very easily. So it's something like you can use these expressions for appearance. For example, you're really beautiful. Your face is really natural. You're natural. Okay. So this one. And on the other hand, you can use for people who actually can do something, who are able to do something easily and very well. So for example, he's a natural with language. He's natural with teaching. He can teach actually English really easily, something like this. And you make this seem effortless. Something effortless is easy to do, okay? So when you make something seem effortless, it means, you make it seem easy. Of course, it's not. How can you do mental math that fast? It's not that much easy, but you actually doing it really quickly, really easily. So you make this seem effortless. It means easy and easy to do, something like this. So easy to do, or at least appears that way. So it means easy to do, or at least appears that way. So it's not easy, but you do it in a way that we think is really easy. For example, how you speak English really fluently. You make this seem effortless, but it's not easy. But you make it seem easy. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you make 2 sentences using these 2 expressions, or no?
2 sentences.
Of course, me. You need to use them.
My brother dance very well. He's natural.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. He's natural with dancing, something like this. Yeah. And the next one. For example, how you cook. You can, okay, do an example using cooking, cook.
My grandma make this effortless with cooking.
No, that was wrong. So.
Wrong. Oh my God.
So let's say again. No, let's say again. For example, you can say, my grandma cooks or makes everything, okay, in a way that it seems, okay, effortless, or that, she makes them seem effortless. You know, so that we think, yeah, it's really easy to do. Yeah, so my grandma cook everything in a way that, you know, make them seem effortless. Get it? So again,
my grandmother cooked everything the way that make this seem effortless.
yeah, of course, that make them actually seem effortless. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in a way that's make them seem effortless. It means really easy to do, but of course, they're not. Okay, well, so we need to skip the spread structure for tomorrow, but here, okay. So let's check the words and phrases again. And any issues? Me.
No, teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, just you know, just you know, please use them. Use them. You know. Yeah, of course, very good. So let's skip this part for tomorrow, and tomorrow we keep going with structure, wish, another actually type, another form, and use of wish. So for tomorrow, just have to go.
See you tomorrow, teacher.
Of course, see you tomorrow and have a great night. Of course, tomorrow, tonight, yeah, tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. Of course, yeah, of course.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, of course. Have a good time and sweet dreams.
Have a good day, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, me. Bye.
Teacher.
Bye.